Hey, my lovelies, and welcome to my channel, The Lovely Lotus. My name is Brittany, and today I'm going to be teaching you all how to make whipped body butter from scratch using a few ingredients. All the ingredients I used are carefully sourced. I don't use any chemicals in my products, and you will be delighted. Maybe you want to start making these products for personal use, or maybe you want to start a small scale business or a large business, and you just need some guidance on how to do certain things. So I'm going to have two lists available. This first one, of course, is our ingredient list. It has the measurements as well if you want to pause the screen. The second one is going to give you a list of all the hardware that is going to be required. You're going to absolutely need a stand mixer, your bowls, your spatula, gloves, and food scale. Okay. I'm starting off now with our moisturizing castor oil. We're going to add this at 7 grams. Okay, this is going to be 3% of our batch. Now I'm using olive oil, which is very skin nourishing. It provides a silky glide, and it makes you less greasy. And I don't want to have greasy body butter. So this batch that I'm making is my own personal batch. Of course, if you don't have a soap making book or a guide to soap making book, I would advise getting one. I'll put the link in the description, but it gives you a breakdown of the oils and what they do for your skin. Okay. We're at 28 grams with both of those oils combined. Now I'm moving on to my butters, and I'm starting off here with Shea Butter. Shea Butter is deeply moisturizing. Coconut oil, it adds the fluffiness and it has antibacterial qualities. Our palm oil is going to give your butter some firmness, okay? And here we are all melted up. It was 2 minutes on melt, and I'm going in adding our liquid oils so we can have a nice smooth combination. Now, this will need to be refrigerated. It probably takes about 30 to 45 minutes to get some firmness around the edges, but you don't want it too solid, okay? We're going to mix in our butters with our liquid oils that were not melted. They didn't need to be melted. Give it a nice stir, put it in the fridge, okay? Now this part here is optional, okay? I'm adding in my fragrance oil, just a smidgen of it, only because we're small batching today. And I'm gonna add a little bit of my whitener, which is titanium dioxide. And this is a natural whitener, but it's gonna give your butter a bright, fluffy look, and it's gonna give it a very clean aesthetic. Always add this to liquids first, and a little bit goes a long way, okay? You're gonna use your spatula, make it smooth, make it creamy, set it aside, and we're going to use this and we're going to pour it in the end for one of our last mixes, okay? And as you can see here, I'm rubbing it up against the edges, make sure we get all the clumps out. You want to make sure all the clumps are out. If not, you're going to have splotchiness in your butter, and it could burst if it's still dry in the middle. We don't want that. All right, as you can see, I've removed our butters and oil mixture from the refrigerator, and it has a nice little solid edge. I'm going to go in with a mixer, starting it off with a very low setting, okay? We want to get it all mixed up. It's going to turn white, but not bright with our titanium. There you go right there. It's going to look like add whites. Now we're adding our titanium dioxide. And our fragrance, of course, which again is optional, and this is going to make it very bright and very white, okay? And also, if you wanted to add some color, you would do it the same way as I just did with the mixture before with the whitener. Sometimes I like to use like a blush pink, but I'll add it to my fragrance oil because it's like we're kind of killing two birds with one stone. Now, here we are with our whitener, everything mixed up, smooth, and we're going to add it to the refrigerator for 30 minutes. Now here it is after being refrigerated. Now you can set your settings to medium or high. We want to loosen it up, and we want to get it nice and whipped and creamy, kind of like the consistency of icing, okay? It'll be light and fluffy and buttery, of course, and this is how you'll get your whipped body butter, okay? This batch is very small, but it's big enough so that we can whip it thoroughly. So I think we probably did about 9 ounces. And here you are. Nice and smooth and creamy, as you can see. Very nice consistency, non-greasy, and it's very smooth. So here I'm going in with our spatula, grasping everything from the edges of the container so that way we can get ready to batch it up. And today I'm using 3 containers. I believe they're about 3 to 4 ounces a piece. And again, this is just small, just to give you a visual. These are not going to be for resale. These are going to be for personal use. I'll probably give one to my mom because she really loves them. And there you have it. See? Nice fluffy ball of body butter. I hope you guys really enjoy it today. Okay, and if you do like this, please make sure you like, share, subscribe. And if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to email me. All of my information is in my bio, and I'm easily accessible, and I do respond. So here are my jars I'm working with today. Now, I'm going to pipe these, and if you guys might have a piper, but you know, I use what I have around me sometimes. So I'm going to put this in a Ziploc bag. Of course, we're going to cut the corner, and we're going to pipe these into our little jars, okay? And that'll be our whipped body butter. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, my link is in the bio. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Again, I'm Brittany with the Lovely Lotus LLC. I'm located in Florida. And please make sure you like, share, subscribe. And thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. It's been my pleasure as always.